So let's see what he decides to do with these. He might just try to go in there, put 3 on a probe, and then just micro them to annoy.
He's
okay,
no,
he's actually going to hatch.
Is he going to put down
double
2?
Hatch?
He's looking to try to do it. Yes, he will.
Okay, he's going to just double hatch on the main here. This game's getting pretty crazy. This is going to force Classic to cannon his main, and it's going to be tough because you can't cannon easily while there's drones in your main preventing you from cannoning. So you might even have to pull his own probes to help get those cannons up. Here's that harass I was talking about, but he's only got 2.
And the positioning on the hatcheries in the main base are such that you cannot kill both of them with just one placement on a cannon here. He's going to try to kill this lower one first. Oh, he just barely saves that probe at the same time.
That's a great point that you bring up, Valdez. It's going to take a ton of cannons to cover both locations, and since we have roaches as the tech of choice here, the roaches will be able to kind of move around, use their range damage. If he doesn't stop the roaches from starting to come out, they'll eventually be able to get past the cannons and go over and start picking off those probes. Oh, 1 drone may go down here. 2 health left. He actually could try to do a citizen's arrest. Okay, there's the quadruple cancel, or triple cancel, excuse me. He brought another drone with, or he gets another drone, excuse me, with that. And, you know, don't forget, the Protoss natural is mining. And he's got a wall and he's got a core.
Yeah, the natural's mining, the main's mining even. You know, even though this hatchery is down here, it's not, well, I was going to say it's not really threatening the main just yet, but it's just about to be right now. He's going to make a queen here, start spreading that creep. He's got a Nidus on the way as well. Like we were saying, he has the roaches on the way here, and he's even making the speed with this.
Oh, look at this. Pulling all the probes to kill these. I think it's a smart choice, but the first roach is out. The crowd's going crazy here. Some cheers, some laughter, some sadness even, I feel,
this is
some of them.
It's an insane game so far, and it's not over yet. It's still go both ways. So far, Rogue seems to have the position in the main base, getting those 3 spines down with the roaches as well as the queen here to spread the creep.
The Nidus is going to become a factor here as well. Now, since this is not the alpha of StarCraft 2, base cannons can't move because they're photon cannons, and spine crawlers can, so they're actually going to be able to root here before those cannons are ready, especially considering that the roach is helping out here. You might want to move one of those. There he goes. That one was in range mistakenly, but too many probes are going down here. Classic, I don't think he has an out here, and there's the Nidus, which means more queens and more roaches.
Here we go. So far, only 3 roaches out here, but that's a lot when you have this many queens, as well as the spine crawlers for defense. More roaches popping out of this hatchery at the same time. Now Classic just desperately trying to hold this off with probes, but it's not looking good.
On the fly here, Rogue is able to devise a plan with those drones in order to come back and win this game. It's now 55 to 26 supply. There's no Stargate on this map, but even if there were, I don't think he'd be able to deal with these roaches because there's too many queens trying to get these cannons up. One of them already goes down. The second one can be burst down easily. Even another roach coming to join in. He doesn't even have to kill these cannons. He could just be harassing the roaches, but he's so far ahead that why not? Queen's going to come down and help deal with these probes. They do a lot of damage. Can start transfusing as well once they have the energy.
And I think goes down. More roaches are popping out here. Even on that 1 base economy, you are able to get out a sizable amount of roaches because the Protoss economy was not up at the same time.
I want to see Classic Space more than I've ever wanted to see anything in my life. There goes the Nexus. It's down. And the last of these probes will fall, as does Classic. And we will be going to an ace match. GG.
Unbelievable.
Bro, how does he do it? How does he think of this? The crowd chants his name. There becomes a moment where he has 3 drones isolated outside of his base, useless, unable to return to his main, unable to make hatcheries. In that moment, he's able to think of a plan. He's able to devise a plan to make 2 hatcheries inside Classic space, make roaches, spine push with the additional drones. A smart player, man.